messed up with the sound at the beginning of this, so I'll go back, we'll speed through the first part that I filmed with no sound, and then I'll talk to you again. So I realise now that I've just filmed all of that without the microphone switched on. So you won't have heard a darn thing I've just said. So I'll quickly go over that again. This was originally 9 oak trees wrapped around a wooden form and allowed to fuse. One has died, and I'm going to leave this single trunk here, this shoot rather, with a shot from the base, and I'm hoping that will fill up into this area over time. I've cleaned off all the moss because I don't like the moss, and again that's just a question of taste. I know lots of people try to cultivate a lot of moss. I don't like it, and so I've taken the opportunity this spring to clean up the tops of those trees that I'm not repotting, adding some slow release fertilizer, and going from there. I've now got a nice clean start for the year. There is a playlist showing all the steps I took to get from those 9 trees, which is linked in the description, and it will be linked in the end screen, so you can click on that and go back and watch the creation of this tree from the very start. And for those of you who like to see coops, he's found a nice sunny spot. Oh, he's heard his name, Coopadoo. He's found a nice sunny spot anyway. Just have a snooze. Poor old fella. Must be nice to nap whenever you want. And as an extra bonus, Parker does his world famous dolphin impression. Good boy. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to draw it back in a little bit because it's getting a little bit wide. I want to increase the ramification a little bit, and also some sort of gall wasp must have laid their eggs in some of the buds last summer, so I need to remove a number of those. By the look of it, there's an exit hole, so whatever made them has long departed, and I've got a few dead stubs. There's another one of those weird little galls. So I'm just going to be shortening back some of these longer shoots to a bud, going in the right direction. A little dead piece there can come off back to living tissue. A piece that's going straight up, and another piece there. And in certain places I've got 4 shoots coming from the same spot. I'm going to reduce that down to 2. Here I've got a long straight branch. I'm just going to cut it back to the first available bud, and then I've got a dead stub there. Where are my cutters? Back to live tissue there, and so on. So this odd little branch here that's going straight up, I'm going to try and bend to fill in this back corner of the apex as best I can. Very thin, it should bend quite easily. Whether it'll look convincing, of course, is another matter. I've got room to get my fingers in because it's grown so close to the others, but that's better. Yes, that sort of directs it in that direction. My English isn't so good some days. There we have it. So I think that's enough. Just spotted another dead piece in the middle there. Probably was shaded out of the light because it had quite a full canopy last year. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Hopefully we'll get some back branching as well, and maybe I can pull it in a little bit tighter next year. Once again, pop the can in for scale. Not entirely happy about that branch. I'm going to shorten it to there. That's better. I'm just coming a bit too far forward. We'll give you a quick 360. And then all that's left to say is thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Do all the usual YouTube things, the liking, the subscribing, comment below. But most of all, please, 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 stay safe, everybody.